Namaste, hello, hi, welcome back to this channel where I share almost all of my hikes, some of my travels, and a little bit of life here and there. And today I'm here with another video journal. This one is about our second camping trip. And for a better viewing experience, I have divided it into two parts. This one is the first one. So let's begin.
Yeah, so a big chop, a big chopsy बोलते थे हम लोग इंडिया में. A big chopsy happened with me right now. I forgot to flip my camera, so I was telling that we are all set for our second camping trip. First for this year, and I don't think we'll be able to make it for our next camping this year.
Why?
Because it's already summer and थोड़े time बाद
No.
California के jungle, start.
Yeah, I mean, through hiking is
burning,
basically just camping, right? So,
Yeah, I mean he wants to. So let's see, fingers crossed. फिलहाल हाल ये है कि हम अपने घर से निकले हैं a little behind the schedule. We have to meet another friend who is gonna drive us to the place, who is coming along with us, and basically we are taking his vehicle. So all set for camping. It is someplace in Sierra National Forest.
Left 2 lanes to turn left onto Chess Drive.
Google Auntie.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Chess Drive. Then use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto the California.
So we reached our friend's place. We are in his car right now, and we'll begin the actual journey 30 minutes from now, I think, because we have to get a couple of things from either Walmart or Target, and then after that we'll hit the road, like in the real sense. I have my coffee with me in a brand new cup, water.
I'm feeling great. Yo. We are going to get camping chairs. So at first, I was planning to get completely portable camping chairs that I can use in the future inside my backpack when I go for backcountry hiking, through hiking. But Amazon order did not arrive on time, and now I have to go to Target and get some bulky chair. We can use that in beaches or something like that, and some other time for portable chairs.
Wait.
Don't you have
What is
anything
that?
to say about the tropical weather here?
Oh my god, the weather is so tropical here in South Bay. Oh my god, completely opposite of what we
Are used to.
are used to and what is usually there in Foster City and Redwood Shores. Be sure of that. In Foster City, if somebody lives in Foster City, you are absolutely never going to get away from your jackets. Seriously.
Except 3 days in September and
maybe.
1 day in October.
Wow. So everything is solid.
After our successful attempt at shopping for camping chairs and a couple of other essentials in Target, we got ourselves some coffee to survive the drive, or rather the traffic. Because the timing that we chose to exit the city was really bad. After we had already taken a stop for our lunch at Subway, we found another pain point in the traffic that further delayed us. If you know it, you know it. The route can sometimes be a real mess. Around 4 p.m., once we merged into 152 East, traffic situation got much better as we moved at a decent speed to cover the rest of the distance, which still was a lot, but thankfully it was summer then. So even after reaching at 7:30ish or something, we would have had enough time with us to enjoy till the dark. After that, it was pretty much the time for us to notice the change. Like in any road trip or a long drive, the most entertaining part is when you get to observe the changes in the scenery. In this one too, as we moved further and further away from the Bay Area, I could take a note of several important landmarks of this route. San Luis Reservoir is one of such landmarks on 152 East. The site of pretty good number of orchards, some extremely cute houses, and never-ending golden fields continued for a while, accompanied by occasional fruit stands and an extremely gorgeous flowery hedge. And before we realized, we were already in the mountains. A good number of windy turns later, we entered the Sierra National Forest. There was still a bit of distance left to reach the campsite, but it almost felt like we have already arrived at some place familiar. So we took a quick break at this lake. When we reached the campsite, the rest of the group had already arrived and was all set to start the barbecue. Lucky us.
People are revolutionary here.
Making best use of the daylight, we went ahead to set up our tent. Oh wait, the same old huge 8% tent which was still gonna be used only by 4 people.
पनीर और चटनी खाऊंगा ना। अरे मेरी बियर कहाँ है यार? ये मेरी बियर है क्या? अबे मेरी बियर कहाँ है? अबे ये किसकी बियर है? ये बियर किसकी है? मेरी नहीं है। हमारी तो खत्म।
फर्स्ट डे फर्स्ट शो राधे कैसी बात
देख लिया क्या सही में?
फर्स्ट डे
कहाँ
फर्स्ट शो
देखा?
हाय सब बोलो हाय
हाय।
अगर आप लोग हैं तो
The rest of the evening was filled with the delicious barbecued food, some music, fresh, chilled forest air, and lots of fun.
बट अभी ये लाइट आने के बाद है ना, अभी नहीं, अभी
The next day started early for us. We both were up even before 7.
morning going to the lake.
The Huntington Lake was right next to the campsite, so we just took an early morning stroll to the lake to soak in the views.
This view is pretty great.
Mornings are prettier than any other part of the day. Or at least that's how you feel when you are out amid wilderness, right?
So pretty. So pretty.
कैसा तात आ रहा है ये? एकदम सेक गया सा। तेज धूप आ रही है यहाँ पे, पर पहाड़ से छनी धूप आ रही है।
Rest of the morning was all about several rounds of tea and coffee coupled with an elaborated breakfast. The group generally carries a pretty good variety of food stuff, so we treated ourselves to a camping style feast. Later around 9:30, I got ready for our day ahead while some people in our group decided to take a morning swim in the lake. Wabhov was definitely there. I mean, he was there in the lake. I can't even float in the water, so I stayed back and waited. But I still had the chance to sit around the lake and enjoy the scenery before going out for hiking, so I did that. It took us an additional hour to reach the trailhead. The trail we chose was an out and back route in Kaiser Wilderness that took us to Twin Lakes area.
Is it 8 miles? Huh? It's an 8-mile round trip and
Being still new to camping, I couldn't get a lot of good night rest and was feeling tired right at the start of the hike. Just imagine. And not to mention, it was a bright sunny day and it got way too hot once we started walking. This was the first time we were hiking a decent distance in the Sierra National Forest. So it felt great to notice some unique things along the way, like the both shaded and open stretch of the trails, big boulders, people with horses on the trail, harsh sun, snow-damaged parts of the rocks, beautiful lakes, and a couple of reminders for ourselves. 1. To always stay hydrated. 2. To take as many breaks as you want. And 3. Always listen to your body. Other details of this hike is gonna be in a separate video, so stay tuned. I'll put a link in the description. We completed the hike and were on our way back to the campsite at 4:30. Once we reached the campsite, we immediately went to spend some time in the lakeside. It was lovely out and open, but the water was too cold for swimming. So we just relaxed there for a bit before heading back and crashing near tents and light up some campfire.
campfire has begun. Second day of camping.
Anyone needs a beer?
After a lovely starry music night, I was up early and didn't miss the chance to walk up to the lakefront. Then I made an attempt to make some coffee, but sadly couldn't figure out how to light up the stove. So I decided to wash the saucepan instead. Once rest of the group woke up, we had our tea, coffee and the grand breakfast. I took some time to journal in the morning and then it was the reflection time for all of us.
Swimming करके मजा नहीं आया?
Yeah, swimming was fun.
और हमें
कल का
bonfire अच्छा लगा.
lake का
bonfire.
Experience was very good. सब लोगों को सोने मिल गया. This is obvious.
This has been the best campsite I have ever been to.
बस
Top things for me were bonfire and barbecue and swimming. Hiking was pretty tiring. It was good. It was very tiring. I don't know why. Sleep was okay, better than last time. Yeah, but overall it was a good camping trip, I think.
We made another trip to the lake cause it was just too gorgeous to miss out. Then started wrapping up our sleeping gear, the tents and other stuff. Because there are multiple rounds of breakfast and tea particularly, the food bag is the last one to be wrapped. We then managed to click a group photo and some other pictures and said a heartfelt goodbye to the campsite. Oh, group photo is done. This is our time to leave this place. And why do I keep scratching my head? Say bye-bye. On our way back, we briefly stopped for pictures again because we had almost an entire day to get back to the Bay Area. We made a plan to stop near Shaver Lake as well. Several beaches in the lake were already so crowded and there was absolutely no parking space available. But luckily, after searching for a bit, we found a spot near one end of the lake and swimming was also allowed there. So the guys hopped in and I got some more time to chill near the lake and eat snacks. And before we know it, it was already the time to finally leave the area, so that we were still left with some buffer time to cover the rest of the distance among uncertain city traffic. Because sometimes that becomes a real pain in the neck. We almost traced the exact same route on our way back, and I couldn't help but wonder, while it's definitely fun to rewatch those exact same spots, it is also strange that how the same route seems so different once your heart is filled with so much more gratitude and a bunch of beautiful memories. And with that, it's time to end the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like it. Take care and I'll see you in my next.